I was born on August 5th, 1990 in Iba, Zambales. And 2 months after I was born, my mom left me, my dad, and my two older sisters to go to the US. All I knew is that my mom is in another country so that she can not only support our family, but eventually petition us to come to the US. As a kid, that was normal. I wasn't mad or sad about it. It's just her not being with us is her taking care of us. My parents, they would send mail to each other. My dad would record a cassette tape of me, and it was just my voice, and my dad would ask me questions of what he think my mom would want to know. My mom, she shared it's like one of those things that helped her get through really difficult times here in the US. My mom, she'd send typical Filipino true to form balikbayan box, big boxes of just things like clothes and chocolate. I loved Toblerone, so she would send that shiz all the time. I think that's one of the ways that she kept her really present in my life, even though she wasn't physically present. It took 7 years for her to petition us to eventually go to the US. I can still distinctly remember going into the US. We were driving to West Long Beach where she was living, and I just saw all the lights, and the way the lights were at night was just, it was something I hadn't seen. And I didn't even know about the American dream, but it was like, this is where opportunity is for us. This is why she did what she had to do to bring us here, this city of lights. I'm grateful that, somebody was willing to sacrifice so much of themselves and so much of their time to grow up with me, to open these doors that otherwise would never have been opened. But 7 years is a long time, especially in terms of a relationship. It shows a lot of why we're not like the closest, and it's still a work in progress in terms of our communication. Even with everything I acknowledge about all that she did for my family, and all that she was doing for me, that was one of the consequences of not growing up with her, is that I didn't build that communication with her. For me, this is a personal thing, but it isn't. It's actually systemic. Like, everything that we experience is a result of systems. And I hate this narrative that it's like, well, she succeeded and she got her family here, and finding our success here in the US is like, that shouldn't have been normal. What would my experience be like, and many other Filipinos be like, if we weren't forced to leave our country?